Mm-hmm. Hello. How you doing? Dun, dun, dun. What a cool little...
Watch your head. It's protected. Oh. Castaneda. Leticia Castaneda. Right. I just went swimming, so I'm a little...
What are you doing here?
Just some CPC connectors for an order I got.
And this is a CPC connector?
That's a CPC, mm-hmm.
That looks pretty crazy.
And just a little hustle I do. Whoa.
What the heck was that?
Just random stuff, just random noises. And
From where?
just through, I don't know, just it happens.
So these are all the connectors you're putting together?
Yeah.
Is this the pin configuration?
Yeah. Watch your head there.
Yeah, watch my head.
Yeah, so I do this,
So you
you know,
just
that's my
kinda like-
hustle. I first got into these because I used them for my rig, for my synthesizer. So I have panel mounts for my synthesizer. I could set up really fast. I mean, when I play gigs, I could go in and out of anything, and it's pretty endless. That's part of the problem, I suppose.
That's really how it's used in a panel then.
I just got my platform built, so I'm going to be setting up my synthesizer on it once I learn the forklift. I built that. That's a console case that rolls. A place that I work, yeah, for our console. I'm done with it now.
And are you gonna be putting the equipment in and wiring it up also?
Yeah, this side is for all of our I/O. Got a drawer and a place for outboard. We're gonna mount some screens on it. Jeez, we'll just get used to that. Yeah, I don't know why that happened.
What is it?
Something coming through the speakers. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. Everything's off.
Well, how can it like all of a sudden, bam?
I don't know. That just
Am I
happens.
hitting something?
Nah. I don't know. It just happens.
Just happens. All right.
I started playing these modular synthesizers before really popular. Exploring that for a while, a long time ago. So I'm really into techno music and experimental electronic music. But the techno music, my goal was to make techno music and collaborate with my modulars. Back then, everybody was like, they just wrote me off as experimental noise. As years gone by, I have seen that it's kind of like now it's everywhere. So I feel like now I really have to even go farther over the edge if I wanted to get anywhere with music. But I also feel like I could just do what I was doing and it would be better than what's being done because I know the deeper part of it. I kind of just got out of, performing and stuff like that. And I started learning other things. Mm-hmm. But I realized that life is pretty boring. There's not really much to keep you going without art. It's fun to collaborate on music and it gives you a reason to see friends, an excuse really to hang out. So
ding, ding, ding.
My plan is to start again. And it's pretty easy, it's pretty simple. I turn on my rig and it pretty much sings on its own.
Sure.
No aspiration to perform right now though.
Yeah, I'm performing like we did. Like our piece that we did for Omnivolve, how we put that together and it evolved into another one. And that was played out. I'm gonna show it right now. People are gonna listen to what we're saying and I'm gonna play it and it's gonna be like, wow, what the heck was that? This is it right there.
It felt like so intense. It felt like 1,000 people were there. That's how intense it felt.
The explosion of everything. I'm gonna do it again and again. I'm gonna do. I want to do other things, other pieces. It's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, there are some cool aspects of that thing. I like the speaker in the other room during your edit. I think it added a lot of resonance to it. The whole thing. He kept, it was just that bass from the other room. I will have to go further now. I've heard them being mixed. I asked my collaborator what to do about that. He said that just happens.
The copiers were always going to be copying. The creatives are always going to create. Art is a nebulous thing.
Well, you have to make a living, so our art turns into however we can. It turns into whatever we put our hands on, pretty much.
Yeah, and your hands have been touching electronics for quite a while now.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, this was my first tone generator. I traded my bed for it when I was 16. I got it from a thrift store, traded my bed for it, and
you traded
that's what
a
I used
bed
to,
for your tone
That's
generator.
what I used to play, and it has all these 1/4-inch outs. And yeah, it's pretty awesome.
So you played that?
I played that with the drum machines, and I started getting into gates and then low frequency pulses, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a actual sine wave oscillator.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you have to be meticulous with this stuff. But I like working on my own schedule. I like working alone. So it suits me well. I like seeing a result to my work too as well. I like seeing something finished. Something useful.
So when did you get that oscillator? How old were you?
16.
16. So you were already into music at 16.
Oh, I guess so, yeah. Started studying?
Yeah, started
I guess
studying
I was about
engineering side.
23. I think I was 23.
Okay.
But at 16, yeah, I guess I was recording on a 4-track, and I was just, I remember I used to flip over the tape and record on the other side of the 4-track, and then everything was playing backwards. And I thought, I didn't know how or why it was playing backwards, but so then that's where I started, from that is where I started finding what kind of sound I liked. I bought a 4-track Porta Studio, Tascam Porta Studio. And so yeah, I was playing that and with delay and Boss pedals.
Just for fun.
Yeah, just for fun.
Just to do it and be doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I recorded some tracks and I gave them to people where I sent them out and stuff, and then some people responded, and that's how I met Mitchell Brown and I think Nanny Cantaloupe goes by, and Albert Ortega and all those people, and I started playing gigs. But I was playing big gigs before I met them too. But we used to have multiple rooms for like one night of art and music. Like the Cannibal Flower and such.
Yeah, come on over to Cherokee Studios, and you're wiring up the entire board. It was a big job.
Yeah, that was me. That took about 3 years. I'd wire studios all by myself, and I've done quite a few since then. The art caused me to learn the inner workings of how sound is amplified and the paths it takes to be amplified. That made me learn the intricateness of the signal path. From there, then I applied that to technical knowledge to making a living. So yeah, so now the integrity of the signal path is like the most like important aspect of everything that I do actually, and for everybody else too. They know that I understand that, and so that's what I've been kind of, yeah, that's how I made my living. But I also want to make my music with that way too.
And so your music is...
It came out to exactly what I want it to be. The last show I played, somebody said exactly what I wanted it to be. It's a quiet loud. It's quiet loud.
That's your thing too. Your name is QuiteRing.
Yeah. So that's exactly what I wanted it to be. So I was pretty happy with that. Want to do that again. But then, you know, technically I get too intricate. And so then with my rig, I'm always thinking how to make it easier or how to get more signal pass out of the minimal amount of outputs. And so I start thinking like real technical like that, and that prevents me from creating.
Set it up and stop thinking.
Yeah. If I have every input and every output of every device that I have, then I'm happy. If I have that at access to my fingertips, then I could do anything. I have it's maximum from the minimum. But now at the point I have these multi-connectors and stuff, I pretty much am there. So yeah, once I turn my rig on, it's pretty much all hooked up, and it makes things like that, like you just heard, and
yeah.
And it's pretty happy.
Yeah, that's what we're listening to now.
Yeah. It's not complicated. I only use one oscillator. I use one, two. I use one oscillator from a modular and one oscillator from my data pulse. The data pulse is a video sync machine that I get tone from, and then, or clock dividers from modular synthesizers. And then I got them into hardware gates that we use in the recording studio. In between there, I put delay. So then the gate comes out delayed, so that the key opens a delayed gate to another oscillator. Once I let them go, they all open at different times without like being controlled.
Wow, cool. That's a good mouthful.
Yeah. It's like 70%, 30% control. I have about 30% control. That's what I wanted.
Cool.
But if you do it good, you're changing other things and the beat changes.
What's your music that you would classify yourself?
Oh, just a quiet pulse.
Quiet pulse.
Yeah, just a pulse. I guess, yeah, the integrity of the signal path can be applied to the integrity of the life path.
All the way.
Yeah, totally. Well, especially with audio, man. Fucking everything sounds out a little. How does that happen? Like, first of all, how the fuck does that happen? Dude, at this, I could get all those, I could understand people dead people. I could hear dead people through this. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy to me, that there are so many of them at once, and you could decipher them. How does that happen? And then that they could be so loud that you could change people's minds, like thousands of people's minds all at once, and communicate that. It's alien, fucking alien. Dude, that's so incredible to me. But that's why I'm truly obsessed with this stuff, is because I just think that phenomena is absolutely incredible.
What do you mean by being able to hear dead people?
Being able to hear dead people just because they were captured on these little 7 wires. There's 7 wires in there. And I could hear a dead person's voice through it. It's just incredible to me. Have you never thought about that?
Oh, somebody that recorded on that's gone. Oh my God, I'm like going, Jesus, Leticia is going off the deep end. She's talking
What the
to dead
fuck
people.
are you talking? What are you thinking? Jesus! Wow,
Totally.
You went somewhere else with that.
Phenomenon.
That's funny. Wow, you were thinking I was really going tripped out, huh? I was really going far with that one. Like, no, I'm not there yet.
No.
you. Like, are you okay? I mean, mentally.
Gluttony is beyond cultural food consumption. More than just eating competitions, it's to soothe the heart. Filling voids leaking from emotional cracks. Overeating models creating cake. Signing dietary choices to feel good about eating everything in the refrigerator. Recipes ratios portion out more than given. Snacks nibbled in private. Hidden stashes of cold foods for a long time. There are no small gluttons. Sure excess for everything. Food is a common vice. But vices are vices for vices' sake. Without indulgence, there would be no vice. A catch-22 people jump to get caught in. Feeling good is great when it can be greater with just one more. Consumable trends. Pilgrimage to the next restaurant cooking gastronomical religious experience. Overconsumption of nourishment satiating inner thoughts. Gluttonous buffets of the senses, feasting on feelings' vulnerability, food being properly worshipped. Anxiety is gluttony is in the heart. Stomachs digest stress. Feeling involves the body. Appetites, cravings, wants and needs. Label powers over today's disappointment. Now cuisine is soul food. Resonate hungering being stuffed malls, delicacies deep down need to fill. Seeing gluttony is what are you asking of what you are putting in. What you are expecting of what you are taking. How you view and value what's on the table in front of you. Obsessions are of the senses. or is satisfaction's companionship, comfort, reassurance, sense of warmth and well-being that is hard to find in earth. Another bite, another drink, another puff, another pill to feel the pain away. Gluttonous beings know no limits, pouring wine down the gullet of life, stuffing their caviar into a full mouth, portions never enough. There is more to indulgence than eating, when enough never fills, when flavors more feelings. There are no diets for obsession. Hoarders of the senses take whatever is given, to wake up later wondering what happened. 12 steps away from never walk, taste bud hankering, seeking to satisfy at all costs. Rules and restrictions are of no value in stopping indulgence of the flesh. Passions follow the lives. Enjoying deserves domination of gluttony's obsessions. Sessions of will and might. Bouts of power and abuse. Caligula. Sodom and Gomorrah. Babel has no ruler.
war fast noch sympathischer als Barbara. Aber die Barbaren waren...
Ooh, yeah. Do I really want to tackle this? I think so. There's so many sculptures in here. All right. This is a really good box for sonicness. This one needs to be worked out a little bit. I'm going to work out a bunch of, I'm going to tackle these wires. I don't know, I don't think these go together. I think these are going to be singular people, you know. I have this one, I have one, I have two. I have to find bases for them. That might be something to pursue. What I really need to do is make some boxes, make a bunch of sonics all at once. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go through all this stuff, separating all of my little parts and pieces for things to make, things that are already made. Process of elimination. I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff that I don't want. I like my palettes where I put my paint on when I'm doing my pieces. Yes. Let's set that one right there. Okay, getting closer to the bottom. What I really want to do is get to another work surface. And part of uncovering all this is to get bases for pieces, make some wings. I want to get a bunch of wire forms and figurative and abstract, put some kernels on. Sometimes they don't have a kernel, they just need wings and a base. And then I'm just gonna go make a base. I need places for all the raw materials, and so I don't stick myself. I have a special fondness for hangers. It's almost a sculpture ready to go. Oh, let's see if we can capture that. Let's see. It's all how you hold it. That's what it's called, sonics. Go off on, oh yeah. There we go. I like that, and put stuff in it to see what it sounds like. I can see my bench. This is where I wanted to get to, where I can start making some more sculptures, hanging ones, some stable ones, acoustic ones, experimental ones. I had this idea with no basses, but I'm gonna go for basses, figurative, abstract. I am so glad I cleaned up. Everything's cleaned up and all tidy. Well, not really tidy, but it is cleaned up. And I am getting ready to do this. I put all my sculptures together. These are all the hanging ones. Hanging, hanging, hanging. I kind of grouped them all together. I put all these together. That's gonna be a nice one. These are gonna be a combination of sonic and just curios. I have started making them already. These are so thin. But I think they're fun. So I'm gonna do a bunch of more. I'm gonna do acoustic, regular, just acoustic and stable and hanging. Yeah. So I'm gonna do more of them. I'm gonna do a whole bunch. And right now I'm gonna start with the basses. I've been talking basses, basses, basses for quite a while. So basses, basses, bass, and that's it. All right, I am going to, let's just go look at some bass material, bass. I have a weird little, just a geometric shapes that I just like make for my basses. Along with the basses, I have wings, 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 tons of wings material. I'm just gonna start making wings, putting wings on everything. The wings, and I have a wing department over here. Excuse me. Wings, wings, wings. Boxes, boxes. So I have a couple ideas to go through materials. These are going to be the rails, and I'm just going to try doing some acoustic boxes that, I don't know, slam them together. These are going to be pretty. Bass, 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 bass. That's one. This is a concrete bass. Oh, let's check out some basses. Ooh. I'm going to use that and that. I'm going to use that one. Those look like a bunch of basses. These are like little curio basses. Can you tell I collect knots? Ooh, I like that. More than I need. But you know what? When do you get to go through all your stuff? Besides moving. That's a burl. Oh, dead dry. Oh, what's inside? There's always something inside. I have a lot of different materials. This is all Delrin or self-lubricating plastic. That's Teflon. I have, this is Teflon, nylon, concrete, Delrin. I think that's polyethylene. Polyethylene. These are all gummy. That is Teflon. Teflon, you can stay over here. I really am excited about this. I'm so excited, I'm sweating. It's summertime, summertime, summertime. I actually kind of think these are cool little ideas of things I'm going to do. Just start pairing up sculptures with bases. There's a lot of things in the works right now that are going to propel a lot of art. And I am excited about it. I'm excited about it, and I am just gonna show you what I'm doing over the next couple of months, and then I'm gonna let these things go. Having you watch, and it's getting exciting. Leticia was somebody I've been collaborating with for a long time, and we've done some really cool things together, so I hope you like that piece. And the crumble, I've been making crumbles from the bakery for a long time. So, and Dark Thoughts is constantly evolving, as is my sonic stuff. I'm gonna take this over, go grab a couple of sculptures. Which one, which one? Here we go. It's number 6. This is number 5. Copper acoustic box. Number 5, 6, 7, 8. next ones are happening. This one needs a little bit. This needs a little bit of weight. You look like you're ready to go. These knots are for the super small ones. I'm gonna bring one at a time. You are being paired. You're gonna be playing too. Do you want to go organic or kind of like that? I'm rolling with what I like, and that is it. Good, good, good. Yep. I want to go something weirder with that. And one more. These are gonna look beautiful, sanded up, which is kind of the first step. I gotta sand it. It's not like it's gonna happen overnight. Well, sometimes it can, but I'm gonna cut that, and then that'll be the first stage of bases for the first wave of the little ones, and we'll go from there. All right, here we go. That's it. This is gonna be a nice little one. I'm gonna make a little room. Thank you for joining me in my endeavor of art. I'm gonna go grab those other ones. I like all of them. I always say I like them, but this one I sanded a little bit. I like to be a little delicate sometimes with my stuff, even though I'm not a delicate person. Teflon, I will be using that. Bring these together. I like these too. And the little one. I like how that one just jumps around. Strange green. That's the techno. Stainless steel. Ecuadorian hardwood. Hardened steel. And polyethylene. Electrical wire and gelutong. It's a pattern material. Steel and cedar. Another piece of stainless steel and cedar. Let's see if we can that's Sonics. Dig it. That's what I'm doing. The next wave is here. Now you're gonna watch these formulate and grow into the next stage. Very stoked. Thank you for showing up. Thanks for watching. Tell your friends, subscribe, stick around for Zone In for a little bit of meditation. I'll see you on the next GreggEggTV every third Thursday. Peace. Stay creative.